Notice, if you want to watch these episodes earlier, like a month earlier, all you gotta do is sign up for Fresh Tracks Plus. Go to freshtracks.tv, read the notice, sign up, and you won't have to wait so long. Well, day 2 of this session, Orlando.
Day 10 total, right?
Yeah, it was day 10 for me. I say that we do what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
Just move around. Because when we're going from glassing point to glassing point, that's when the cameraman pays enough attention. He's like, hey, you gonna just drive by that one standing over there?
Yeah.
Dale's found only 2 moose.
I mean, anytime Dale comes up with something, I'm all for it. So.
You just like the fact that he carries a lot of treats around with him. The other part we got going on here is over in this corner, we got Jace and Marcus. They came down to help. And yesterday, there were bull elk running around everywhere. And I said, well, you guys went and chased them, right? And they're like, well, no, we're here to help you find a moose. Well, today, now we're recording this as a specific employer instruction. If you see bull elk, go kill one. So, hang around, folks. As quick as I finish my Big Hank here, I'm going to go find Big Hank out there, tip him over. Well, they say every beautiful day starts with a beautiful morning, so we're well on track for a beautiful day today. Wow. Well, I'm sure some of you are saying, well, Randy, you're hunting the same spot every day. And the answer to that is, yeah, kinda. Or at least what you see are the same spots, because where we've seen all the moose have been along these river and creek corridors. What we haven't showed you are the days or hours, no days, and miles spent up in the high country looking for moose where we've not seen a track, no dropping, no moose, anything. So now that it's crunch time and we got today and tomorrow, yeah, we're gonna focus on the same spots.
Can you talk to me?
Now he's on public. He was on private. He's got a cow with him right here. They're on private. He came this way. And this is private right there. There's a bull. Yeah, there's the bull. He's right there. Oh! 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 Oh. Oh. The cow is just buried in those willows right there. I don't think he's going anywhere until she goes somewhere. He's not a very big one. I passed one bigger than him, but there. $160 yards away. The property boundary's 50 yards over here. He's at this diagonal. He's maybe 80, 90 yards onto private. Stuck. What we had, folks, is a little jog of private that extends way over here to the river. And so in this first corner, he jumped the fence onto public, jumped back onto private, and then they came down the river. And the guy came over there with a big front end loader, and they just took off, smoking it this way. We came to try cut them off, but I think they went out of the willows up into there because we got a little glimpse of them out in front of us, and they were coming like right in there. We're gonna go and loop up. There's a road right over here about a quarter mile. We're gonna walk the road and see if we see two moose tracks crossing the road. Our only hope is they continued upstream in the willows. We'll make a big loop in the truck. We're about another point up here, about 3/4 mile. Maybe we'll see him again, but there's hardly any private land here, you know. See a bull and he's standing 100 yards on the private. And when they crossed the river, just when they got to this bank, so when they came across, right about there is where the boundary is, and then they disappeared in the willows. Well, we pulled up to one of our glassing spots and we saw him heading for the timber way out there. He's back on private again. Yeah, there he is. I'm just gonna wait here and see. Maybe I mean, the downside is you can see fence posts right out here. He's got to come this way, 400 yards. This way, buddy.
are. I mean, we're getting cool footage and getting him grunting. Yeah, that's really cool. Whoa! Ready? Ready? Well, he's surely not Big Hank, but he's what this hunt turned out to be. I'll be gone to Minnesota in 3 days to be with my mom, who's got it really. Well, the doctors think it's a very aggressive form of cancer. So I'm going back there to be with her and my siblings. And so I thought I was going to have 2 more weeks to hunt this, but I didn't. So this is the bull we've seen all morning. And he's down. Thank you, Mr. Bull. Thank you. Grateful. He's not a very old moose and not a very big moose, but he's here and he's mine, and he represents an awful lot to me, and he will forever. So.
Oh, quite the pack out we got going here. Congrats! That is awesome. Oh man! Heck yeah! Sweet. Oh, I don't think we did much anything. We didn't help.
I'm glad to do it.
Glad to be here. Thanks, Jay.
An awful lot has happened since this hunt started. The season's been open for 20 days. I've hunted 10 of them. And I planned on hunting another 2 weeks. But halfway through this, got some what they call life news, that my mom got diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. And so I wasn't even supposed to be moose hunting these couple days. My season was pretty much done, but my buddy Orlando from California came up and we were going to do bear hunting for him. And then a couple weeks of moose hunting after that I was going to do. But Orlando said, how about we forego the bear hunting and you just try to get your moose tag filled, because if you got to leave this week, you're not going to get it filled. So I'm thankful for so many people who have helped with this. A lot goes through your mind when you're out here hunting and you got those kind of real life worries on your mind. But my mom, she's strong, and even though it's an aggressive form of cancer, she's an amazing person. And tomorrow is going to be my last day to hunt moose, and I'll be honest that, you know, when this hunt started, in fact the third day I passed on a much bigger bull than this, but this isn't how I saw it ending, but that's life. And this moose, the footage, the story, the memories, the people I shared this hunt with, it's going to mean a lot to me. And it's probably going to mean a lot to me in ways that no other hunt ever has. So, thank you, Mr. Bull. Thank you to all who helped. And somewhere he lost his cow. We were all talking that we figure when he lost his cow, he was looking for her. And I was doing some cow calls, and at first he wasn't that interested. And then after about 15 minutes, he just decided, all right, that must be where she is. And he crossed the river, came up on this hill, down in there. I had a shot at him down there at no more than 20 yards in the thick stuff. But he was facing straight away, and then Dale and I made a big loop because I thought he was going to stay down there. And just as we came up along this ridge, he stepped out. And there were a bunch of trees in the way. I grunted and he stopped. We snuck up to the tree. I don't think the shot was 40 yards. It was archery range. It was probably closer than that, but I'm very grateful, very thankful for the opportunity. It's taken 30 years to draw this tag, and you never know how a hunt's going to end. You never know how life is going to change the course of what you thought when you wake up today. And I often say, and we've put it on many of our episodes, that do what you love. In my case, hunt when you can, because you run out of health before you run out of money. And you know what my family's going to be dealing with my mom for the next however many months, 6 months, or however long the treatments will be, is a reminder of that. So if I could probably, I guess, give one good piece of advice is go give your mom a hug, tell her you love her, and whoever it is that's important in your life, go do that. Because every once in a while you get these reminders that life has a way of doing things that may not seem fair, but that's life.
So one of the things about moose hunting in Montana, they're in the midst of a 10-year study, and they give you all this stuff to measure the rump fat, check for ticks, check for arterial worms. You give them the teeth, you take the lower incisors out, and they give you this whole package with a worksheet of number 1, take the tooth. Number 2, measure the rump fat. Number 3, chronic wasting disease check. And then they give you a harvest card of all the information that is relevant to your hunting. So we'll be doing all this as we're putting this together, because the harvesting of moose is one of the few times biologists and scientists get a chance to actually get the information they're seeking, and be happy to do it all. So set this off to the side and get carving.
I want this thing to touch the ground.
Yeah, I've got it. Barely,
It's
but
tight.
It's gonna work.
I'm waiting for it.
We're good.
Okay, we're good.
Never seen anyone pack a quarter in a game bag that way before.
Yeah.
There it is. It's all good success.
All right, giggity. Well, I told you we kill a moose on Tuesday.
You were right. Everybody wants to be Joe Rogan these days.
Never ending. Bags and bags.
Okay, let's keep going.
One.
Well, we're getting ready to grill a tenderloin out here. A fresh moose tenderloin. And, you know, if you want to find out how this fresh tenderloin turns out, you would have found out about a month ago if you subscribed to Fresh Tracks Plus. Because they already knew about a month ago this world famous recipe. But it's going to be really good because it's got my wife's top secret marinade on it. Top secret. Beautiful night. The warmest October night I've ever spent at 7,000 feet in Montana. Life's good right now. I'd like to use up.
Okay, sure, yeah. You want to use it instead?
When it comes to open fire, I'm all about burning it. I'm good with that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can fix that.
Supposed to leave that crisp on there so we can cook the inside low and slow.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No, you aren't.
It's so good, Greg. I'm sure it is.
No, I'm all for. I was giving you crap. I'm all for the eat it now.
Jeez.
That is good.
See what that does. And then don't.
Yeah, I want to see the touch.
It's starting to look more and more like one of my other big dishes, man. A little bit. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness sakes. You know, wars have been fought over that. Oh yeah. Could
Not good at all. Is
we
it?
could be bending arms over who gets this piece. Man, that's sweet. I forgot the sweet flavor that moose meat has. Oh boy. You ready?
Jump in
No
there.
one's grabbing it. I'm grabbing it.
Ah,
Thank you. Mm-hmm. That's quite delicious. Oh man.
is it too hot?
Holy cow. What the hell?
Just head on
The table.
Wipe the table down when we're done.
That piece is cooked plenty good. Mercy.
Buddy.
Hey, I hope you guys are hungry.
Yep.
I'm on a low protein diet, and look what these guys make.
Well, I might take that slab home and just stick it in the crock pot for another 8 hours. That's awesome. That's a meaty rib. The stuff right around the bone is really fucking good.
Yeah, it is.
Like it's like
Well, my Montana moose hunt comes to an end, and very thankful to have a bull. I almost thought this was going to end without one. Plans change. I gotta do some other things that aren't moose hunting, but I lucked out and I had 4 great helpers with me here the last couple days, and we just ate some amazing fresh moose ribs, moose tenderloin, and I am very content. I'm filled with my belly full of moose meat, and very fulfilled to have drawn this tag and got to spend 10 days up here chasing moose and sharing it with people who are really great folks. And who knows what the rest of the season holds in store, but stay tuned, find out.